Hello everyone. In last lecture we have seen about the social media forensic. In that we we find out the techniques and to get the evidence from the social media. So in today's lecture we are going to see about the browser forensic. So browser is the one of the option from where the forensic team can get the evidence. So let's see the overview of the web browser. We all know about the web browser. There are different web browsers are available in market. Famously known are Google Chrome, Mozilla, Internet Explorer, that ones. And the browser is the software that used to send the data from one machine to another machine. So on mobile also there are browsers are available like Google Chrome, then Mozilla, also Internet Explorer is available. Using that the user can view different websites on web browser. So these all web browsers are slightly different in web services to display the same website faster on future occasion. The web browser maintain download website data so that it remains available on the computer even if the user closes the browser or shut down the machine. This is useful feature. So the web browser provides us the different features. The new features are added in a web browser day by day. So the latest feature is that if the user unoccasionally shut down the or close the web browser application, then also the data stored on the web browser, and the user can get all the websites that open on a web browser. So this is the latest feature. The downloaded web files are known as the caches, and the cache history or the temporary file based on the operating system and browser application. They are different in location. Okay. So some common web browsers are, first one is the Internet Explorer. The most famous web browser in is Internet Explorer, as it is the component of the Windows operating system. I is very fast and it frequently used a default browser. In Windows 10, I is replaced with Microsoft Edge, and Microsoft Edge both work in a private mode without storing information about the web resources visited by the user. So Internet Explorer is the famous web browser that mostly use. It comes by default with the Microsoft operating system, and in Windows 10 its version get changed or its name get changed. Now it's known as the Microsoft Edge. Then second famous web browser is Google Chrome. It is invented by the Google by by Google, and it's also very fast web browser, and most of the user use the Google Chrome web browser. The Google Chrome is a web browser provided by the Google. It has a incorporation with Google services. It allows synchronization of user password between devices. One can use the extension plugin. The Google Chrome performs fast operation and collect the user data, but it consumes large amounts of memory. So Google Chrome is faster than the Internet Explorer, but it consumes large amount of memory. It stores the data in a web browser. For example, the temporary file in a temporary file or in a cache file. The important feature of the Google Chrome is that it works on in incognito mode, which prevents the browser from permanently storing the history information, cookies, site, and data from the input. So, after few days, the data stored in a history, in cookies, or in a site data get clear. There are many web browsers created by the third-party developers based on the Chrome engine, like Chromodo, Amigo, Sonic, Orion, Epic Browser, Sepzone, Komodo, Komodo, Dragon, Flock, blah blah blah. Lots of web browser are available. Yahoo introduced Yahoo browser also. That is also very famous. All of these browsers function like Google Chrome and create web browser artifact like Google Chrome. It also supported by the Google. So it's so these web browser are introduced by the Google Chrome. Okay, next one is the Opera. Opera is also famous web browser. The browser has some good functionality that are available that the browser adopted like pop blocking, speed dial, private browsing, and tab browsing reopening recently tabs. These functions are available. Then Firefox. Firefox is also popular, one of the popular web browser. It also more secure compared to the other browser. It also advanced. It has also incognito mode, disabling tracking the user and location and advertisement. Firefox has its own extension, so it is the one of the popular browser that the users use regularly. Difficulties of web browser for the forensic analysis. Some difficulties faced by the forensic examiner while examining or analyzing the web browser. First, many web browsers are available with lots of data. To protect the data, encryption is used. If the user using incognito mode, that is private mode, then computer do not contain the browser artifact. So these are the problem faced by the uh, forensic team while they analyze the data. Most of the data stored in a web browser is in encrypted mode, so it's very difficult to decrypt it. Also, if the web browser has the facility of private mode, then also it's difficult to get data from it. So these are some difficulties faced by the forensic team. Then the different web browser forensic artifacts. So these are the things that used by the forensic team: history, cache, cookies, type URLs, sessions, most visited sites, screenshot, financial info, form values, downloaded file, and favorites. Then next point is cookie storage and analysis. So cookie, we all know about the cookies. Cookies are the text file. These files are used to feedback from the user to the server when performing some actions with the web resources like viewing the web links, downloading the files, etc. These actions are registered in a cookies that is secretly sent by the server to the user's computer. So the cookies are nothing but the file where we stores the data temporarily on the machine. By using the web resources, the server can find out what action user has taken previously visited to the web resources. The cookies are stored in a cookies folder, but the location of the cookies folder is based on the web browser and the operating system. So these are the different browsers and its operating system where the cookies are stored. So these are the location of the cookies. Then next point is analyzing cache and temporary internet files. So the cache files are also available where the data gets stored and the forensic team can get the valuable data from the cache files. The cache folder contains the browser history. It automatically creates the profile folder at start. This folder is storage place for the browsing history. So this is the table. There's the cache location. Firefox, it has a different location. It's stored in this one. Google Chrome and Windows store in this one. Opera use this one and Safari use this one. Then after cache, the evidence can get in a temporary internet files. So temporary internet files are immediate downloads from the internet more often than not containing the realistic picture in Windows bitmap, JPG, GIF, or .art format. There will be likewise be HTML and HTML files for the website homepage components so forth. So temporary files, temporary internet files, the files are saved temporarily, and the forensic team can get the data from temporary internet files. So here some of the files that recently used by the user are stored. For example, download movies file, then downloaded images, download documents. All these data get in a temporary internet files. Then temporary files On Windows operating system, the temporary files are stored in a C Windows temp folder, and they are regularly exact exact copy of the file put away somewhere else on the PC. At different occasions, they are extract the duplicates of the which are waiting to be handled by the PC. For instance, the print work heading of the laser printer will make the temporary document called EMF. So whenever the laser printer print at that time, it first read the data and store in a document called as the EMF. The EMF can frequently be found in a temp index a very long time after the laser printer was utilized. Numerous different sort of the files can be found in a temp registry. Example program report and recuperation files. So how is next point is how is the data stored? Internet Explorer and Windows Explorer store most of the data index.dat files. So index.dat files are used by Internet Explorer and store information visited pages cookies and the time they are used. So here index.dat file is created where the all the data gets stored. To this end, the Internet Explorer indexes files are located in the folder browsers, cache, and maps these files to network resources from which the files were downloaded. In addition, index.dat files contain such information as the description of. So here we get the all the information like the cache files, the maps files, network resources, all the data we get in a index.dat file and its location on index.files are here it mentioned. So on different location we can get this file. Next point is web browser activity reconstruction. To reconstruct the web browser activity, you have to reconstruct it from the cache files in user's computer. Examine the cache files created by browser. So this is the first thing that the forensic team have to do. That first view the cache file, examine the cache file. The browser activities are internet shopping, downloading, browsing and searching, etc. You can perform web browsing activity reconstruction using any open source or the freeware tool. So we can get all this data that what the user performs on a web browser by using the different softwares that available, which gives all the information regarding the web browser activities. The following are the steps to reconstruct the web browser activity. First, check the cookies folder. Here we considering the browser Firefox and operating system is Windows XP. So get the cache files and location. So here first we check the cookies file by typing this command. After that we check the cache files. So for cache files we write this command. To check the favorite folder we use this command. For session recover we use this command. So these are the different commands that use to perform the actions. So if we want to check the download file, we have to check this location. If we want to check the URL visited, so we have to see this location. Form value we can get here, then URL values we can get here, then session restore we can get here. Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox. So where every browser software has a different location, but we can get this data from its form, its cache, its history file, its temporary file, its cookie. Okay. Some detected records can be found in a free sheet and unused tables contain the detected data. So this is the where can I find the web browser artifact. So we can get the web browser artifact at physical dump of mobile device, file system of mobile device, backup of mobile device, data which can extracted extracted from clouds, hard drives, images of hard drives, memory dumps, then hibernation and page files. So here we can get the web browser artifact. So here we end with the chapter 5 and second unit we have completed. The question may be asked on this: write short note on email forensic, explain the steps involved in email forensics, write short note on can spam act, explain the law against the email crimes, write short note on the messenger forensic, and on social media the question will be asked, write short note on social media forensic, write short note on browser forensic. And here we end our second unit. From next lecture we are going to start with the third unit. Okay, so third unit is the investigation, evidence presentation, and legal aspects of digital forensic. So here we end this session. If you have any difficulty regarding this, let me know. I hope that you put your attendance in a chat box. I save it. And thank you for watching. Have a nice time.